How should we do this? Hey, like, should I open it up and then you say something?
You have the energy?
Yeah.
Bow down to the golden strand, get in line, I'm in high demand, come close, I'll use what I can when I can, I will rate with a 1 to a 10, I will call if I want it again.
Hey everyone, welcome to the latest episode of AMD Now Playing. I'm Adit.
And I'm Isaac.
Okay, so Isaac, last time when we were shooting this episode, we had a big conversation about your Valorant adventures. How's it going? Still in silver?
Definitely not, thank goodness. It's been a grind, bro. Like, me and my friends, we've been playing pretty much every night, but I'm slowly making my way up. I think I last played yesterday, I was around Plat 2.
Okay.
So, pretty cool. I love that they're just continuing to change the meta. I think stage 2 of regionals have just finished. A lot of big teams qualified for champs, which is happening in Seoul. So, fingers crossed, I might be going to Seoul for that. That would be really cool. But back to you. You were telling me when we were on our way in about upgrading some gear. How's that been going for your racing?
Oh, it's good. Yeah. So at home, I have a pretty not basic setup, but
It's pretty sweet.
It's a nice setup, but some of the components there are I got on sale a long time ago. So the wheel I'm using, a Logitech G29. It's a great belt-driven wheel, but I'm trying to move into more of the direct drive.
So it feels more realistic.
It is really cool. So anyone in the comments down below, if you have recommendations on good direct drive wheels, good value direct drive wheels, definitely throw it down below. I'm actually actively looking.
So we have some pretty exciting things lined up for this episode, but also this summer. I think there's just been a lot of stuff. We kicked it off with Computex. You had your solo episode, which you did amazing, by the way. Last week I made my return, and this time around, as we're releasing this new episode, what are you excited for that's upcoming?
Okay, this summer for me, I think the big one's gonna be Black Ops 6. So Isaac knows I'm a huge Call of Duty guy. Black Ops 6 just looks like a fun time. The campaign, you're getting a spy thriller, which is awesome. I love usually the Black Ops storyline, so I'm really excited to dive back in here. And then, from the Warzone side of things, we're getting all the quality of life changes they're bringing with Black Ops 6.
What is some of that?
So omnidirectional movement is going to be a big one.
Okay.
So essentially it lets you sprint in any direction.
What I'm excited for, in addition to COD, is Frostpunk 2.
It's going to be a huge one.
We got a sweet collab with them. I haven't seen myself what the collab is exactly like. I've only heard of it. But I think I've always loved just the style of the game. Being able to manage the city, being able to just take full control of kind of the gaming aspect of it. It's a steampunk city builder.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
a tongue twister. Steampunk city builder.
And what's nice about this Frostpunk 2 is that it's building off the original game, and they're adding a lot more depth to some of the mechanics.
Yeah.
So there's a full almost like a court system in the game now,
Yes.
where some of your civilians, they can actually argue with you against some of your decisions that you're making.
It's pretty interesting
right?
for them to say no. Or
exactly.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm glad you brought up the collaboration that we did with Frostpunk 2. So aside from the software side and the development side of things, we actually have some pretty cool physical collaborations that we've done.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm glad you brought it up. So last time you brought you brought a surprise for me last time with the new Zephyrus. So this time around, I figured I'd give you a surprise.
Oh, let's go.
And this is
amazing.
Yeah, so this is the Frostpunk 2 limited edition 7700 XT.
Nice.
Want to open and check it out?
Let's unbox this thing.
Okay.
Visually, it looks amazing, man. It has kind of that cloudy look. It's kind of like how it looks in game.
Yeah, the little
Frostpunk
FP2
2,
on the fan blades.
And this looks so nice.
Yeah, and any Frostpunk fan out there, this card is sweet. So we partnered with Sapphire on this one. So this is the Sapphire Pure with a really cool Frostpunk design. I really like some of these design elements. You have this almost rusted metal. By where the face of the shroud is. Giant Frostpunk 2 logo on the back. It looks pretty sweet. So yeah, this is the 7700 XT. So you're getting 54 AMD Arden A3 compute units. You're gonna get 54 ray tracing accelerators, 108 AI accelerators. You get 12 gigs of video memory with this graphics card. And, you get all the goodness of Arden A3. So DisplayPort 2.1, AV1 encoding. This is really a fantastic option for any 1440p gamer out there.
It looks awesome. This will look really good in a rig.
Yeah. So I'm actually, I know I said I brought a gift for you, but I'm actually going to be using this one. So I'll be building this one inside of a new AM5 system I'm building. So I'm going to have this Frostpunk 7700 XT.
Yeah.
And then currently in that system I'm building it has a 5800X 3D.
Nice.
I'm actually going to be, again, moving to AM5, and I'll be putting it with a 9700X.
Going all the way.
Yeah, might as well.
That's the new chips that we just released.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So from the Computex episode, so we covered the whole range of those new CPUs.
Yep.
In case you missed it, all those CPUs are available now. So check your latest e-tailer and retailer for the best deals.
Frostpunk 2, super excited about this title. It's coming out later this year, but we got the collab already, and I think you can actually find this in stores as well.
Yeah, the 7700 XT with the Frostpunk 2 Special Edition is available in stores.
Awesome.
However, if you are looking for a new graphics card purchase, we do have a new bundle out for our 7700 XT and 7800 XT.
Nice. Tell me more about that.
When you go to select e-tailers or retailers and you look for your 7700 XT or 7800 XT, you actually get to pick 2 free games with your purchase. And
no way.
And yeah, we got Avatar Frontiers of Pandora,
Nice.
we got Starfield, we got
Nice.
Lies of P, and
Nice.
Company of Heroes 3.
So talking about new titles and big titles, in our latest 24.7.1 driver, so our July driver, we had some pretty awesome Day Zero support as well. We had support for Zenless Zone Zero, great title to play. Don't need a login, don't need to pay to win or anything, don't need to pay for premium access. You just update to your latest drivers, and you get that sweet jump in performance. We've also brought some new updates to HyperTune support. When you click that enable HyperRX button, it'll, reduce latency and bring that improved performance. So some of those titles that have the latest HyperTune support include Lords of the Fallen, RoboCop, Rogue City, Like a Dragon Gaiden, The Man Who Erased His Name, and of course the title that we were playing for a bit, Gray Zone Warfare.
Oh, actually, right on.
Yeah, so we've been having a lot of software updates, but one of the most exciting software updates, I think, continue to come through our technical previews. So earlier last year, if you remember, we had our technical preview, which led to our full driver release of AFMF, or AMD Fluid Motion Frames. And in our next technical preview, we're having a new update to AMD Fluid Motion Frames called AFMF2.
I've been really excited about this one.
Just some notes here. AFMF2 adds new optimizations and tunable settings for a better frame generation experience. So what that means, a little bit more detailed, is that there's an updated AI-optimized AFMF2 algorithm with significant improvements in next frame prediction for lower levels of fallback. So basically, when AFMF turns itself off with too fast movements, it'll have a smoother gaming experience. And so they're using AI to power this feature as well. And in addition, there's a new performance mode that reduces the overhead of AFMF2 to make high frame rate gaming experiences more achievable on a wider range of devices.
Okay.
So like you mentioned, it'll be really cool as it continues to get that wider support on different devices. So in addition to those things, AFMF2 now supports borderless full screen gaming when using AMD Radeon RX 7000 series and Radeon 700M series graphics cards. It's only RDNA 3, not available on RDNA 2. But AFMF2 now supports games that use Vulkan and OpenGL, so that further increases the already huge number of games that you can use.
Because before it was just DX11 and DX12, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
The team has also enabled interoperability, or in other words, it works alongside our Radeon Chill feature. And so you can kind of cap your max FPS at a certain rate. And then when AFMF2 frame gen is applied, Radeon Chill will prevent the FPS from going above that max refresh rate. There will be a link in the description to our latest blog for more information on this. There will also be a link to download this in the technical preview driver. But that's what we had for our episode today. We're also working on some other content as well, right?
Yeah, so I'm not sure if you've checked YouTube Shorts or TikTok, but whenever you guys send in your questions, me and Isaac, we try to answer as many of them as possible. So go check out the questions we've already answered. If there's any questions you have that you want to see answered, just drop a comment down below and we'll be sure to get to it.
Yep. And until then, if you like this video, drop a like. If you really like the video, drop a subscribe. Thank you guys always for tuning in. We're continuing to work on content. We're continuing to try to work on more collaborations with other partners and friends. And so until next time, and we'll see you on the next episode of AMD Now Playing.